The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, I suppose it's nice listening to it, but we sure won't be able to use it anymore. The water's been consistently down in 60s and 60-degree temps. We may as well focus on possibly trying to get it closed up soon, because it's done. Ryan's 2004 Ultimate Town Car. I got boxes of parts for it, because we're redoing everything. And how the chrome delete bumper turned out, it's pretty dang nice. I like it. Detroit axle TRQ, that's a factory rear sway bar. We're going to replace his. We were going to go with the upgraded ADTR one, but they ended up having a bunch of online processing problems all weekend, so couldn't put our hands on it, because every time you would go on the website, it would give you a red error message and tell you that you're not passing the caption verify thing. And ADTR actually called Ryan and said, hey man, we're sorry for what happened this weekend. We seen that you made like a dozen attempts to purchase from us and you weren't able to. We had some kind of big system glitch, and we're really sorry. So anyway, I've got about 5 oils that are pending to be released right now, and they just haven't, I guess, finished the paperwork portion, because it says they're finished testing. I just don't have any oils from Blackstone Labs, so I got that coming for you guys here soon. And yeah, again, I love how that chrome delete rear bumper turned out. That is awesome. So now we're gonna head to work, and we are going to get the day started. There was something else I needed to do to one of the vehicles. This one had a evap light on the other day, and a lot of people were bringing, oh, you're talking about a diag fee. Are you going to pay yourself your own diag fee so you can diag your own truck, your check engine light on? It's a freaking small leak code, guys. It's the evap code. It popped up again over the weekend. So I changed the gas cap on it, because nothing else in the system is leaking at all. Nothing. I can smoke the system and nothing leaks. The tank doesn't leak. The charcoal canister doesn't leak. The purge valve doesn't leak. I may have to do some more extensive testing, but I did get a little bit of smoke vapor around the fuel cap, so I replaced it. Cleared the light, and now I'm driving it to see if the monitor clears. That's where we're at with that. I can tell you right now, I'm extremely happy about this Automotive Expo coming up, this ASTE event in Durham, North Carolina. Bearded Ford Tech is nearby as well, so I'm going to reach out to him today and see if there's some time where we can meet up while I'm there. One of the subscribers had reached out to him and said, hey, Ford Boss is going to this Automotive Expo, and he's not going to be too far from you. So he tried calling me last night, but I was busy last night. Ryan came over and he was dropping off all the parts in the bed of the truck, and I was trying to get that stuff done. And when I got in the house, trying to get the cat her medicine and get wound down for bed and put the little one to bed and do the normal nightly stuff, I completely forgot about calling him back. So I'm gonna have to call him back sometime this morning and bother him a little bit, try to take some of his work time from him, and make him waste time on the clock. What do they say? The best time being on the clock is when you're taking a shit. Isn't that what they say? I know I got a couple guys that work for me that they like to take long 20-minute shits on the clock every single time, and I'm like, you son of a gun. I mean, what are you gonna do? I've literally had managers go up to employees and say, hey man, you ain't got to take a 20-minute shit every time you go in that bathroom, and you going in there multiple times, 3-4 times a day. You really have that kind of bowel movement problems, because you're eating up an hour and a half time every day being in that bathroom on the phone, playing your games and stuff on the phone, watching midget porn, whatever it may be. You're in there just in there, and when other people gotta go, they can't even get in there. So I got a couple guys that I don't complain about it. I don't really care, to be honest with you. As long as they get their job done, that's all I really care about. But I got 2 guys that are in there for a long ass time, like for no reason, long ass time. Anyhow, we're gonna keep it driving. But I can't wait to get through the communication portion, the online phone communication, and just communication in general. It's a huge issue in any business, is learning how to communicate better with people. And I know a lot of businesses have a problem with it, and I'm damn sure sometimes guilty of it. Even though I do try to communicate very well, very openly, and I know I can do better. So I want to learn that. I want to learn more about, making the customer's experience better, as well as learning to manage the shop and make it more efficient and look out for the employees the best that I possibly can. I do a fairly good job of that as it is, but I know there's probably some kind of room for improvement or something that I need work in. So I'm really looking forward to this ASTE event. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll leave the link down in the comment section. This ASTE event is going to be business changing for a lot of people. I got a hold of Ray last night, and I sent him the link to everything, or I put a bug in his ear to see if I could get him there to help him, with his business. Everybody can grow. So see if I can link up with Ray while we're there, and put him in touch with the right people, let him select his programs and stuff, and yeah, it'll be life-changing. Hey, I still got ice in my ice maker on my box. I yelled at everybody yesterday. I said, why you guys think the top of my box is your personal storage for all your shit? You don't have no respect. Clean this shit up. Then they all got, oh shit, he's mad. Let me go clean it up. They cleaned their stuff up. We got all the stuff on the Raptor done that we needed to get done. All the fluids, the Cobb intercooler, there's a bunch of stuff I had to modify on the Ford Raptor to put the Cobb intercooler in. Mustang's been done, waiting for the owner to come pick it up. We really haven't made very much headway on Project Chaos up there. This, I think, what's going on here is something was wrong with the intake manifold, or there was like a major leak or something on this Infinity. Anyway, I don't know. The Dodge is done. We sprayed the bed here yesterday with Raptor liner. So show you guys that hard shell Raptor liner stuff. The painter that I sent it to, he didn't spray the tailgate yesterday, so we sprayed the tailgate out. We put like four really heavy coats on this. So nice. We sprayed it, and then let's talk about the Raptor. Do I want to talk about the Raptor right? Yeah, I want to talk about the Raptor right now. The Raptor. I had to relocate this radar sensor. I guess the customer relocated it before, and this is a custom bracket right here. And then I ended up having to relocate it again. This is what sets your sensing distance to the car in front of you. And I had to trim the bracket and then slot the spot where the bolts go through the top, move it all the way to the front. I kept telling my guys how to do it, and they were like lost. They just, even my partner, he was lost. My business partner, he was like, okay, yeah, I understand. And then he went to go, no, stop, you're gonna mess it up. Let me just do it myself. So I did it myself, slotted the bracket on the top of I made the long slots in it so you can slide it as far forward as you want, and then bolt it down there, and then brought a couple zip ties through. You can barely see here. And that's how I mounted the radar sensor, because you need enough room behind this to plug in the connector into that cruise control radar sensor. Look how big that intercooler is. It is freaking massive. It's like 4 times the size of the factory one. It's absolutely giant. And on top of that, we ended up installing, you probably can't see, let me see, I don't know. It's got like big ass blow off valve now. It's got a capped down pipe for the, I don't know if it's like the, yeah, it's a blow off valve. It's a big ass fancy one now. It's loud as hell. When you get on it, let go of the gas, it goes shoo, shoo. It's freaking loud. Got done installing the dash on this yesterday. 2020 Fusion Hybrid. Got a new harness and everything in it. Now what I got to do is, I'm thinking, so what's going on is the front display, the HVAC controls are not working on it, and the HVAC controls are not working through the radio. So I got to figure out what's my next plan of action for that. Radio and everything's starting to work now. All that's good. There's communication is back. Now I got to attack the process of what's wrong with the HVAC module in this 2020 hybrid. Like, you can push the buttons and stuff and they will not do anything. All of the buttons on the radio face, they're all grayed out. You can't push anything to make any of the HVAC controls work. So I got to get that in the shop today. This we just got back from paint. They painted actually painted from here all the way up. The whole quarter panel and stuff here all got painted, and then all the way down all got painted because it had damage right there. See this Kia Cadenza, the one that we just did the motor in like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, whatever it was. It's back. Yep, it is back, and it is misfiring like crazy. So the engine builder is going to have to get back into the engine again. Except, you know what happened? The engine builder doesn't build engines anymore. They just quit building engines. So now what do? They've moved over to refurbishing cylinder heads and crankshafts and stuff like that. So now we may end up having to put a brand new engine in this thing. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Struggles of running a business, right? This 83 Mercedes is waiting on the fuel pump to show up today. It's a fuel pump and filter assembly on the frame underneath. So that's going to be today. This just got brand new brakes and suspension and stuff. Like, I think it was suspension and brake work all the way around for this S550. You know, the crazy thing about this is, see the front brakes? They are drilled. The rotors, they're drilled. When you take them off the vehicle, it's like, and you look at the way the fins are for the rotors, they're backwards. The front fins, where the wheels turn forward, are facing the right way on the passenger side, but on the driver's side they're reversed. So they make a big deal about putting the rotors on the right way on drilled and slotted rotors, because you want the fins to turn in the front direction, so as the vehicle is moving forward, It's scooping air and pulling it into the center of the rotor and blowing it out. But they have one rotor on the driver's side front going the wrong direction. Same part number, same everything. It is what it is what it is. I wonder if Mercedes knows that. It's a flaw in the system because that rotor's not turning the right direction. But that's how they're installed. Called the dealer up, same part number, everything. This Audi Q5? Q7, no. Q7? No, there was a Q5 here, actually. An Audi Q5 yesterday. And it got towed in. Needed a starter and motor mount, but the customer said, I don't want the motor mount replaced. I just want the starter replaced. I said, dude, the motor mount's junk. I don't care. Just replace the starter. Okay. This here, trying to get it to run a little bit better. All the suspension and brake work stuff is done, so that's all good now. Wheel bearings, all that stuff. Just trying to get the vehicle to run a little better. It's just running like shit. And we sold that Audi, but we ended up getting it right back. 2 days later, check engine light popped on. We got to look into it because we're not sure what it was. That's the one we just did a bunch of timing chain work and everything to a couple months ago. We bought it from the customer because they didn't have the money to put into it, so we put the money into it to fix it. It's been running great. Customer came and bought it. I think he ended up paying like $4,700 for that car is what we went down in price on. And 2 days later, check engine light popped on, so we gave him his money back. Said, here's your cash back, man. Sorry. Shit happens sometimes. We didn't have to give you your money back, but here it is. And took the car back and tried to figure out what's wrong with it. That's the update around the shop, guys. If you haven't checked out that ASTE event and you're a shop owner and you're interested in stuff like that and learning and growing and getting better, or you're a technician or you're a mobile guy or something, it'd be great for you. Log into the ASTE event site and let's go. Let's meet up over there. Y'all be blessed. Take care. Have a great day.